Hey everybody, before we get into this awesome video, I wanted to announce a giveaway that I'm doing. I am giving away a Wild Game Innovations 360 cellular camera. I used the camera last year and I decided that it is so awesome that I want to give it away to one of you guys. So all you got to do to enter the drawing is subscribe if you're not subscribed already, like the video, share with at least one friend, but the goal is to share it with as many people as possible and then comment done. I'm not going to give away the camera until I've reached 500 subscribers. I think we're sitting at around 280 right now. So let's get as many people subscribed to Kicking Feet Outdoors as possible. And as soon as we reach that 500 mark, I will draw and then announce the winner. So like I said, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, like the video, share with a friend, comment done in the comment section, and that is it. Very simple, and I'm looking forward to giving away this awesome cellular camera to one of you lovely people. Now let's get into this awesome video.
But ask the animals, and they will teach you, or the birds in the sky, and they will tell you, or speak to the earth, and it will teach you, or let the fish in the sea inform you. Which of all these does not know that the hand of the Lord has done this? In his hand is the life of every creature and the breath of all mankind. Job 12:7-10.
Alrighty everybody, today I am going to be reviewing this 52cc 18-inch chainsaw by Vevor. I got this a while ago, so first and foremost, this was not gifted to me. I actually bought this, and I bought this a handful of months ago. I've ran it a few times, and I think it runs pretty darn good for the cost. I just checked a couple minutes ago, and they're running about 104 bucks on Amazon, so not too bad. Really good price for a chainsaw like this. It's pretty heavy duty, and like I said, the couple times that I've ran it, it's run really good. Now just a quick note that I'd like to mention. So after I received it, on the first day that I went to run it, something was busted within the rope starter assembly piece. There was a spring in there that was actually broke and it would not pull at all. So I hopped back on Amazon. I found this replacement rope starter assembly, and it looked like it fit. Sure enough, it did fit. Now it's kind of hard to see, but there is a little bit of a gap up in there along this top, but it's nothing bad. I've used it since and it's run good. The new starter piece there was like 10 bucks on Amazon, so not a bad find, and it fixed it up enough to get the job done. So before we get started in actually reviewing this thing, right down here I've got my chainsaw toolkit, if you will. This is actually just a really cheap fishing tackle box from Walmart. I wrote chainsaw on it. I've got all my tools in there, manual, glasses, gloves, stuff like that, so definitely something handy, you know, that you should probably have with you when you're actually doing chainsaw work. I would try to carry this stuff. It's got the sharpeners in there for the chain, extra chain, stuff like that. So definitely a good tip, something to always carry along with you. So before we get started, I'm going to go ahead and get suited up in my safety gear. Safety is always priority. So as you can see, now I'm all suited up in my safety gear. I have got boots on. You want closed-toed shoes. No sense in wearing flip-flops, cutting off a couple toes. Never a good thing. Of course, I've got chaps on. I don't really know how much chaps run for. I bought these probably like 10 years ago. But go ahead and get you some chaps. These are lifesavers, or limb savers, if you will. And then I've got my helmet on. Because I have this visor, I'm not really concerned about wearing actual safety glasses, so I have sunglasses on, still better than nothing at all. And then ear protection. These things tend to run pretty loud, and this one specifically runs a lot louder than like steels that I've run before, so you definitely want to have some hearing protection as well. Now another note I'd like to make: before you run your chainsaw, it is always a good idea to go ahead and top off on your fuel and your chain and bar oil. The last thing you want to do is run this without any chain and bar oil in there. You're going to run it dry, you're going to screw it up. But as you can see, I have this downed mulberry limb behind me. I'm going to go ahead and take our cover off. As you can see, nice and clean looking. Whenever I do get done running this, I like to go ahead and take my air compressor, blow everything out, go ahead and top off on fuels, stuff like that. Make sure it's all good to go. Take care of your equipment. It'll last a whole lot longer. Specifically for me, you know, I'm working on starting my own land management and wildlife habitat business, And I'm trying to figure out what I want to outfit my business with. And for the price, it'd be great to run my business with a bunch of chainsaws like this because they're cheap, but they run pretty good. So I'm hoping that this thing lasts a long time. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how this thing runs, and see what you guys think. So first and foremost, you have your kill switch down here. You've got your choke right here. Of course, we've got our safety guard up here. Push that down, locks the bar. Pull it back up and it releases the chain. So a couple important things there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get it started and we'll see what you guys think. So first and foremost, you're going to flip your switch up. Then we're going to go ahead and pull out our choke, and we're going to pull it until it makes that coughing sound or sputtering sound. And then we can go ahead and push the choke back in and then actually start it. That. So, as you guys can see, it runs pretty darn good. Now, that's not a very big tree at all. I would consider that a small tree at best. Like I said, this isn't my first time running this chainsaw though. A while back, a few months ago maybe, we had a downed walnut tree. And that thing was probably yay big around or more. And that was one of the first times actually putting this sucker to the test, and it ran great. I had no issues with it. I even had to fuel up once because I ran through the fuel. Like I said, it was a big tree. But all in all, it ran really good. So hopefully this gives you guys a good idea of what it runs like. I think it runs pretty good. I really won't know until I really continue using it more and get another year or two down the road. If this thing's still going, I think this is what I'm going to want to go with as far as my conservation land management business goes. It's a good chainsaw, and for the price you really just can't beat it. You know, that's such a solid price rather than spending $500 on a 18-inch steel saw. So do with all this information what you will. I haven't really done a whole lot of product reviews, but I definitely wanted to drop a review on this because I do like this so much, and I like the price, and I think it does run pretty good. minus that one hiccup there. It's been great since. So I highly encourage all of you, if you're looking for a chainsaw, definitely don't pass up the opportunity to get one of these Vevor chainsaws. They also have a whole lot of other equipment, a plethora of stuff out there on the market. But definitely check this out. Look at some more reviews, do your homework. And if you really want to get an idea of what one of these are like, they do have obviously smaller ones like 12-inch bars, stuff like that. So maybe order a smaller one. Obviously it's going to be cheaper. Run it and see what you think. It might be worth getting something a little bigger and going from there. But I appreciate you guys watching this review. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, like the video, and share with some friends. And until next time, stick with it.